I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yeah, we locked in right now, Mr.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Here with the Triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.
All right, let's not even play around with it. Who's better? I want y'all, don't sugarcoat anything on my platform. Who's a better overall basketball player? Give it to me straight. James Harden of the Houston Rockets, Anthony Davis of the New Orleans Pelicans. What's up? I don't want you basketball fans shying away now. I want the honest truth in the comment section right now. All right, so let me make the case for both guys. You have James Harden, who is not only maybe the best scorer in the NBA right now, definitely in that top 3 conversation right now. He is a guy that can get to the rim easily. His dribble. I know we look at Kyrie Irving or Steph Curry as maybe the best dribblers in the NBA right now, but I want to give James Harden a crap ton of credit. He's dribbling so low to the ground, and he's at like 6'5", 6'6". He's dribbling so low to the ground. It is nearly impossible to rip him. So he's not only dribbling low to the ground, he has the ability to get to the rim. And again, you get him, he's going to get fouled. This dude has made his game fit the NBA today. Just one of the smartest at that. He doesn't get enough credit for that. He's going to get fouled if he gets to the rim 9 times out of 10. And speaking of 9 times out of 10, he's pretty much like 90% from the free throw line. So again, a lethal scorer can score over anyone, can make any shot on the basketball court. That step back 3 is money when he wants it to be. There are a lot of nights when he could be a little more efficient from the field, take some questionable shots in some questionable moments. His leadership on the court is suspect at times. But again, the MVP of the league, James Harden, has gotten nothing but better. And damn, he's one of them ones at the shooting guard position. Now let's swing over to Anthony Davis. Boy, we knew coming out of college, out of Kentucky, he was going to be a special one, right? 6'10", 6'11". This dude was a point guard in high school, grew a lot, as you can see. And the unibrow stands as one of, if not the best power forward / center, whatever you want to call him, in the league. What can't he do? His blocks have always been there. As soon as he got into the league, he was a great shot blocker. But not only is the shot blocking there, he's expanded his game. And I'm not talking about just going from inside to a mid-range game. He already had the mid-range game. That dude can head to that three-point line and knock him down if need be. I think he'll do that a lot more next year because DeMarcus Cousins is now gone. Julius Randle's not a three-point shooter. You're going to need one of those guys to space the court, and it'll be Anthony Davis before it'll be Julius Randle. He can score anywhere on the court. He's long, lengthy. I like his leadership. I think he has more to bring to the game from a leadership standpoint. I think he's growing into that role quite nicely. He can literally, he's one of those guys where every possession of a game, you know he's on the court. That's, I think, maybe his biggest, to me, that's one of his biggest attributes. And that's why I love his game. Now, TALIAFERRO, get with all the, you done gave us the breakdowns on both these guys. Now, who's better? Now, here's what I came up with. To me, Anthony Davis is better on offense than James Harden is on defense. I like going at guys' weak spots. We know Anthony Davis is a great defender. We know James Harden is a great scorer. Offensively, defensively, let's wash it out, right? But let's go at their, I guess if they had weak spots, let's go to their weak spots. To me, Anthony Davis is clearly a better offensive talent than James Harden. So, in theory, you could say AD's better, right? Yes, in every era but this era. I have to give the check mark. I have to give it to James Harden, man. In this day and age in the NBA, if you would have asked me this question 10 years ago with these guys in the league, maybe 10 years from now, I'll tell you, Anthony Davis, I got to give the check mark to James Harden because we are in the era of the three-point shot. And at 6'5", 6'6", James Harden's game is just made to stay around longer, not taking the beating that Anthony Davis is in the post. He's playing on that perimeter. He gets to go to the cup whenever he wants to. He's a three-point shooter. He's a really great scorer in this league. I got to give the check mark to James Harden. And I know I told you guys Anthony Davis might be a better overall offensive and defensive guy. We had to combine the two traits than James Harden. But we are in the era of the three, baby. And that has to matter. Shaq was dominant because no one could guard him for like 3 to 5 years straight. Right? Then the league kind of changed. The Phoenix Suns got good. And Shaq's best days were behind him. Right now, we are not in the era of the big man. Though there are a lot of talented big men coming out, we are in the era of the Steph Curry 3-ball. And into that era, the guy that gives a team like the Warriors probably the most trouble, even over a guy like LeBron, are guys like James Harden, Chris Paul, who can shoot their way to a good night. And I got to give the slight edge and the check mark to James Harden. I would love to know your opinions on this very controversial topic, NBA basketball at its finest. Who's better, James Harden or Anthony Davis? Talk to me in the comment box below. I'm out. What up, Pharaohs? If you can't get enough of that exclusive quality sports content from yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO, I've decided to create a sports Instagram page where I'm reacting to current highlights and some highlights from some of your favorite people of the past. Again, follow me on Instagram, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, and you'll be able to relive some classic moments with yours truly, and we'll watch game-by-game footage of stuff that's happening in sports day in, day out.